Alright, so last time I uploaded a video on this Minecraft world, this server, I mentioned that I was working on a very large project. I mentioned I was building Tenpony Tower from Fallout Equestria on this server, and I am happy to announce today that I have actually completed this project. Well, I've mostly completed this project, about 99%. Still some things I might want to do in it, but it is pretty much complete as of now. You see, this all wasn't there when I uploaded that server tour video. This outside area, and also it's much taller. So looking up at it, you can see very tall. It's about it's hundreds of blocks tall. It's taller than my towers over there, actually. It has 21 floors, 22 I guess if you're including the basement. Name of the building and the Ministry of Arcane Sciences logo, the emblem in brass. Common here, reception desk. This is actually based off a picture of Tenpenny Tower that I found in the book. No one ever actually comes down here. At least I don't think. This place is never described, so I just kind of had to invent kind of what it looks like. I got a chandelier up there and a mezzanine around it. Some of these fully furnished suites. There are many suites in this tower, different sizes, different stuff in them, different configurations, all sorts of stuff. It's a resort and also a hub for the Ministry of Arcane Science. In wartime Equestria, there is some research being carried out here. There's also a mega spell chamber and a giant library, but we'll get to that later. Right here we have the train station. It's described as being marble. Obviously there's no marble in the server, but limestone. Oh, here comes the train, what do you know? This train will actually run from my base to Tenpony into Vriskagrad. Don't even ask. And there are these murals on the walls. I drew these, put them on the wall. Immersive paintings, great mod. Honestly recommend it. I got these computers over here, close enough to the Fallout terminals, I guess. A lot of elevators here. We have two main elevator shafts that go up and down for I guess you could call it the civilian portion of the building. So we are going to go up. Let's go up a few floors, just a few. So right here, I wanted to make the architecture a bit more interesting, the interior a bit more interesting, so I designed this kind of open area. I saw one picture of Tenpony Tower that someone drew, and it had an area that was kind of like that. It was kind of a high ceiling, so I decided to make something like that. See, on these levels, you can get access to some wraparound balconies that you kind of overlook everything. Hey, look at there's a train. You can look at these. Right there. There's Vriskagrad. The train's probably gonna go there next. Chipped mod, really great for stained glass. Really pretty. Connected textures and everything. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to go up all the way to floor 13. This is where it gets very interesting. So up until now, all the floors have been basically like civilian areas as basically the resort part of it. This is where that kind of ends. Take this elevator. Go up here. You can see these are the these control the elevators right here. Right here, this is the first MAS hub part of it. You got like offices, computers, terminals, printers, you know. Right here there is a testing chamber. This was not described in the book, but I figured it's a Ministry of Arcane Sciences hub. It's probably got one. Kind of like an alchemy room right here. You have a lot of you have fluid storage tanks. There's a lot of create stuff. Yeah, you can dump experience in here. You can make these blaze enchanters if you wanted to enchant your items, all that good stuff. We are going to go up to the next floor. These little warning signs are from Create Deco. They're pretty neat. So in here, there's like kind of another like experimentation room. This is a fluid storage room. You can see there's a lot of stuff. You can store a lot of fluids in here. They'll get pumped out, pumped in. Very useful if you're doing some arcane science, more office space. How it is. Up here, this is the most interesting part of the entire thing. This is the 2 levels actually, that contains the Twilight Sparkle Athenaeum and also the MASEBS studio. In the book it's described that there are actually 2 elevators in here. Unfortunately, I couldn't really find a way to bring those 2 elevators from the bottom up into here because they're kind of like smack in the middle of the building, and it would have constituted a complete redesign of the entire structure, which I wasn't really in the mood to do. So I just settled for 1 elevator. Slightly inaccurate, but you know, these are some like little reading rooms. I'll get to that little like thing in there later. That's also pretty interesting. So we're going to go into the MASEBS hub. It's your mainframe, I suppose. What I want to do eventually, this will take a very long time. I'll probably upload another video when I get this done. In the story, there are a bunch of security cameras that basically record the entirety of Equestria and the Wastelands. So what I want to be able to do is simulate some of these on these screens and make it so you're able to control them with this. We kind of pan the cameras around and stuff. That'll be cool if I do that. This is I think it was like a bronze alicorn statue. Obviously it's brass because we're in the create mod. Everything's brass here. But yeah, this is the Athenaeum. I have yet to populate this with books. I'm going to need a lot of books to fill up all these chiseled bookshelves. I've considered printing the entirety of Fallout Equestria into computer craft printed books, because I discovered you can actually print out books, a giant printing press, and put them in chiseled bookshelves. So maybe I'll make a Ministry of Image hub for printing. So you can see here, this is supposed to be Splendid Valley. I kind of tried to find like a place in this server that looked impressive enough to make a painting of. It was also kind of a valley. You can't really see it here, but like the terrain is also kind of like rugged and like nasty and like rocky. So I suppose it could work. Switch some shaders on and take a big picture of it and put it right there. I think it looks pretty nice. You got some enchantment tables right here. They do work. They are fully powered, level 3. Obviously a lot of lecterns. And this took a lot of leather, actually. I had to do a lot of hoglin hunting because I refuse to kill cows. It just makes me feel weird. Again, there are a little more rooms, little reading nooks. In the book, it described basically every single surface was covered by bookshelves. I couldn't really find a way to make that work aesthetically, but certainly I believe this does have more bookshelves than your average library, because I mean, like the staircases are made out of bookshelves. There's bookshelves on the walls. There's that stained glass window that they describe in the book. Yeah, there's bookshelves here, bookshelves there, like literally bookshelves everywhere. So I think I'm pretty good with that. The time has come for me to show this place. So this is a automated door. This uses the same authentication system that I have in my base, little maintenance area, but that's not important. What is important is when you go up here, you get access to the Celestia 1 Mega Spell Chamber. I believe in the book they use this to defeat the GP or some shit. It's supposed to be a 32-pointed star, but I discovered that there really was no way to make a 32-pointed star in Minecraft in these like space constraints. It would have just looked like a circle, so I settled for a 16-pointed one. But in one of the memory orbs, there's a scene with Twilight monitoring what was going on in here through some observatory windows, so I made those. I could go up here right now. These are some special areas. Not, I will go there some other way, and you'll see why, because there are like other little ways to get in there. I tried to make as many like secret little areas as I could in here, because the book definitely had a lot of those. So we'll go up here and around here. I believe it's right here. Should be at least. You will never see this if you're just walking around, because it's very well hidden. Pressure plate. Bookshelves move out of the way. Climb up. And we're on the other side of the Megaspell Chamber. So if we go up here, these are some other rooms. These are kind of like this is kind of like almost like a private a study area. I guess for really important like higher ups. in the MAS or whatever. In Project Horizons, it describes that there's a secret private study that Twilight has, and that is right here. You can see all this stuff. All of them kind of look like this, but this one is bigger, because obviously Twilight is the head of the MAS for very, very important ponies. And these have hidden areas too. Ah, here it is. I guess it's the place is getting stolen by zebras or whatever. You go and hide there while everyone else kind of has to scramble or whatever. It's kind of something big deal, I think. Another thing I want to show is actually the basement, because there is one. It's like a bit to go down all the way. This is probably the tallest building ever built in Minecraft. Yeah, you can get like a sense of just how big the tower is. Like, this is its footprint. It's pretty sizable. This powers all of the this engine powers all of the mechanical components, like the elevators. Mostly the elevators, really. This is the same engine design that I have in the refinery. I was able to make use of a lot of create deco stuff and a lot of stuff with chipped and like the later. Like the basement and like the upper floors. Yeah, so if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. That way, if I make more updates to this world, make more stuff on this like gigantic structure, all these like things I made, you'll be the first to know. And yeah.